introvert section, call their name, their device DAMP universally. But DAMP is all kinds of machinery quotation pattern with bone anchor devices. So within the DAMP, we can subcategorize extrovert traction and introvert traction. Extrovert traction uses face mask and introvert traction uses mini implant or mini face with elastics. I'm going to start with presentation with conventional face mask or conventional maxillary protraction. We're going to read the effectiveness of conventional one, and then I'm going to introduce the effectiveness of DAMP. And then we're going to review the long-term observation of DAMP. For this session, I'm going to talk about the extrovert traction because we don't have the long-term study from introvert traction yet. And then we move to the introvert DAMP, and we're going to talk about this strong effect on patients' craniofacial skeletons. With the introvert DAMP, there is some issue about ankle preparation. It's harder to get the ankle in maxillary position. And I'm going to close this presentation with the clinical implications. First, I'm going to talk about effectiveness of TD and FM, which is conventional face mask. First one, I want to show you is twin study. To establish the booster design, you have to fulfill 4 kinds of validity: internal validity, conclusive validity, constant validity, and also external validity. This identical twin study has perfect internal validity because it has perfect control and also perfect experimental one. But it doesn't fulfill the external validity because it's not representing the whole population. This identical twin study comes from Dr. Sugawara from Japan. The patient 1 got phase 1 treatment with face mask, and then they start the phase 1, finish the phase 1, and then get some observation period. For patient 2, he didn't do anything on patient 2, and he just wait until the end of the course, which is 16 years old. And then 16 years old year, they both got the crystal bias treatment. When you look at the mandibular length, patient 1 and patient 2 show similar pattern of mandibular growth. Basically, there is no difference between patient 1 and patient 2 in mandibular length. However, when you look at the maxillary length, after the phase 1 treatment, the patient 1 got bigger maxillary length, and it goes to the 14 years old. But look at the 16 years old. Patient 1 and patient 2 are same size of maxilla. It tells us that we don't need to do anything until the end of the growth. Eventually, they got same size of maxilla. So 10 years old, there is some difference maxilla and mandibular swing back pattern between patient 1 and patient 2. When they grow up and then when they became others, there's no spectacular difference between two patients. Another study I'm going to show you is RCT, randomized clinical trial. It is multi-centric, randomized, controlled trial. So it covers all the external parameters in area. They follow 15 months follow-up, and then 3 years, and then 6 years, same sample. And then this study comes from UK. So they have face mask treated group, and also they have controlled untreated face mask class 3 group. Right after the application of face mask, you can see the significant difference between face mask group and untreated class 3 group. But after 3 years, even though there is a difference, it is not significant at all. And when you look at the 6 years follow-up, there is no difference. This is SNA. So there is no difference in SNA between treatment group and untreatment group. So no matter what we have done in maxilla, it goes back to the original paradigm. Six years, 5 months patient, female patient, came to my office one day with a chief complaint of maxillary prolapse. So I put bone needle iron and face mask on her face and asked her to wear this just for nighttime. After 8 months, I have very impressive, significant improvement from this treatment. She started wearing earrings, hairband, so she had some confidence on his appearance, her appearance. However, after 8 months, the treatment effect from the first phase 1 treatment was gone because I removed the bone needle iron because she started to change her mixed dentition to permanent dentition. So I had to remove the irony and face mask. So after 8 more months, when you look at the right side picture, it's almost same to the first initial photographs. So even though we do a lot of things on maxilla, it seems like it's gone. Initially, I got 5 mm of advancement of maxilla with face mask treatment. A year later, even though we have 1 mm of relapse, I still have 4 mm of advancement of maxilla. So it's pretty good. Then what happened? Why her profile has been going back to the original style patterns? Because mandible keeps growing. No matter what we do, whatever we do on maxilla, the mandible just keep growing. There was a presidential debate in 1992. President George Bush talking about many issues which the American economy at that time. However, the Bill Clinton pointed out one issue on America. He thinks this is the issue. The economy is the issue in America at the time. I think for the plastic malfunction, the mandible is the issue. We have to deal with the mandible in a certain way. This is one of the best study on untreated plastic malfunction, which I can have available articles. It comes from Florence and Michigan. they have a control group with normal. It comes from mission study, and class group 3 group comes from cross-sectional samples from private, clinic, and in Michigan and Florence. Actually, we have much more cross-sectional sample study from Japan, but that study does not have control group. So I think this is the best study from available resources. When you look at 8-point PCSM, the female class 1, female class 2, male class 1, male class 3. These are all Caucasian sampling, so it might be different from Asian one. Anyhow, 8-point got almost the same amount of value at age of 6, or at the end of the growth. At age of 16, they still keep zero amount of 8-point value. There is no difference in 8-point. But when you look at the total mandibular length, the starting point, class 1 and class 3